Welcome. And so retirement celebrations are always bittersweet because while we are very excited for our retirees and excited for the next chapters in their lives, it's also a loss. It's a loss for our school district. It's a loss for our students and our staff and our TSD community. And we have individuals here who have worked from 8 years to 30 plus years here in the school district, and those are careers. Those are long times of service and dedication and making substantial and significant impacts. And so we recognize our retirees, we salute them, and most importantly, we thank them. We thank them for the jobs that they have done, for the passion and the energy and the effort and everything they've done, whether they've worked in our technology department or in our classrooms or as custodians. Each member of the Thompson School District is so valuable, and as our retirees move forward and onward, it will be a loss for our district. So we appreciate it so much, and today we're going to honor them. So a little bit about how we're going to work this. We have 9 or 10 retirees with us here, live and in person. And then we have a number that will be watching virtually, not at the same time we're recording this, and so they will get to watch this. And so we'll be honoring all of our retirees today. So some people will, if they're here, will come forward and we'll say some great things about them. And then we will, one of our board members or several of them will present them with memento certificates. And those that are not here, we will certainly provide them at a later date. So as we move forward, when I call your name, we'd ask you to come forward, and we'll just have you kind of stand right up here in front so that you can be recognized and honored. And without further ado, we're going to start with Joyce Buckholz. So Joyce, if you would come forward, please. And Joyce Buckholz is retiring after 8 years as a nutrition aide. Her greatest memories are being a lunch lady right here at Walmart Middle School and feeding preschool kiddos. She hopes that her next chapter in life will involve relearning the ukulele and playing bocce. She would like to thank her supportive family and Thompson School District for the work opportunities she was given. Joyce, congratulations. Okay, we're going to ask Marty Nielsen, please, to come forward. After serving students and their families for the past 21 years as both an English language development teacher and a classroom paraprofessional, Marty Nielsen is retiring. Her greatest joy has been working with her students and their families as a partner in their educational journeys. She is grateful for the many connections she has made through the years, and particularly her ELD colleagues who have been a constant source of inspiration and support the past 8 years she has worked for the Thompson School District. Now she hopes to personal interests, including more time with her family. Marty, congratulations. Next is Peggy Hubbard. Hi, Peggy. Working for Thompson School District and in Human Resources for the past 14 years has been the best experience of Peggy Hubbard's 50-year career. The HR staff is like family to her, and she will miss each and every one of them. Lots has changed over her time in TSD, and she is happy to have been part of the change. She planned on retiring last year, but stayed due to COVID, and is really glad she did. If Peggy had been alone during that stay-at-home time, she would have had cabin fever for sure. But having the support of a great team kept her grounded and able to connect with the outside world. She will always think of TSD as home and be forever grateful that she ended her work life on such a positive note in a great district. Thanks to all of you. Next is Patricia Walden, who is also viewing remotely. This year has been Patricia Walden's 19th year of teaching and 14th year in the Thompson School District. She has been fortunate enough to call Garfield her home since 2008. She taught math and literacy intervention for kindergarten through 5th grade, taught first grade classrooms, and is ending her career teaching second grade. It has been Patricia's pleasure to work alongside her colleagues and principal, John Kleiber. As she moves on, she looks back on her teaching career with a lot of good memories, as well as funny memories of the kids unknowingly lightening the load with humor. Congratulations, Patricia. Barbara Ramsey. Barbara Ramsey has had the opportunity to work in Thompson School District as a nurse for the last 19 years. As with any position, there are challenges, but most importantly, rewards. The rewards create the positive memories. Her nursing colleagues have been so supportive, especially the last few years. She feels there is not a more wonderful group of people. She also appreciates the administrators and teachers through the years, ranging from early childhood to today at Mary Blair Elementary and Loveland High School. Barbara has been touched to see children she took care of in preschool now graduate from high school. Their growth has been so fulfilling. She thinks that nurses have the opportunity to heal the mind, soul, heart, and body of their patients and their families, as well as healing themselves at the same time. Patients may forget your name, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Congratulations, Barbara. We'll invite Debbie Whitney, please, to come forward. Debbie Whitney is retiring after teaching second and third grade students at Namaqua Elementary School for 19 years. Her greatest memories are the relationships she built with many Namaqua families, the smiles, laughter, and light bulb moments in the classroom, and the time collaborating with colleagues. Debbie taught the same grade almost every year with a special colleague, her teaching partner, Nikki Hartman. They supported each other every day, especially the 2 years they worked on their master's degree in reading. Debbie's teaching career began in 1982 at Aurora Public Schools, where she taught high school business classes for 6 years before becoming a stay-at-home mom. One day after her family moved to Loveland, her daughter's kindergarten teacher at Namaqua asked her if she would substitute for her, and this question led to her elementary teaching career. Debbie is anxious to see what path is waiting for her next. She would like to thank her husband, Scott, and daughters, Sarah, Stephanie, and Kirsten, and her mom, Nadine, for supporting her as a teacher. It takes a village to raise a child, but it takes a wonderful family, cutting, sorting, grading, moving, decorating, painting, listening, cheering on, and even cooking dinner with a teacher when a teacher lives in your home. She loves all of you. Congratulations, Debbie. We'll ask Don Cochran, please, to come forward. Don Cochran is retiring after 20 years as a technician from the Innovative Technology Services Department. During that time, he has seen the district move from using technology as an afterthought to an essential tool for staff and students. Don has several memorable moments in the district, but there are a couple that stand out. The professional development classes he co-taught with his wife were special. The other special memory was when Superintendent Stan Scher presented him with an Inspiring Student Award at a board meeting. This award was for introducing Dr. Scher to the idea of the empty chair at a meeting as a metaphor, which Don illustrated using a small chair made from pencils. Stan adopted Don's idea for all future meetings. Don is looking forward to enjoying his retirement with his wife and spending time with their grandkids, all 13 of them. Congratulations, Don. So we'll ask Suzanne Cole to come forward, please. Suzanne Cole is retiring after 20 years as a Technician 2 with the district. Her greatest memories are working with the staff and students at Berthoud High School and Thompson Valley High School, as well as various other schools along the way. Suzanne's retirement will involve her grandchildren who live with her and attend Thompson schools. She also plans on traveling. She would like to thank the students and all staff and administrators that she has had the pleasure of working with over the years. Congratulations, Suzanne. So next is Tom Davis. Tom Davis began his career with TSD the year of 9/11 and is now finishing during the COVID-19 pandemic. He spent 20 years teaching, during which time his kids grew up and he gained grandchildren. He started at Walt Clark, where he made a lot of friends and learned how to teach from some great teachers. After 10 years at Walt Clark, he taught at Conrad Ball, where he worked for 10 more years with another group of terrific teachers and administrators. Although it may sound like it was simple, it was not. While Tom was teaching students, he learned important lessons about who he was and how he could become a better person in life. Through the inspiration of working every day with the great people that surrounded him, he was able to accomplish more than he thought he was capable of when he began his journey 20 years ago. Tom is grateful for having the opportunity to be a part of something larger than himself and for the support of so many great people over the years. Congratulations, Tom. Celine Peck is retiring after working 20 years at Thompson Valley High School. Her greatest memories are working with students in AP English Language and Composition and seeing their writing improve over the year. Additionally, she loved working on 20 yearbooks and with the team of amazing students she got to know in that endeavor. Traveling with students internationally since 2007 has been one of the greatest joys and a privilege as students had the world opened up to them. She is really looking forward to having more time to get involved in her church, Grace Place, where her husband is lead pastor. Traveling internationally with her husband is her favorite thing. They are also planning to travel some in the U.S. in her husband's new off-road truck with camper. Congratulations, Celine. Terry Bellinghausen is retiring after 21 and a half years in TSD. All of her years were spent teaching third grade, starting at Van Buren Elementary and ending at High Plains School. Highlights of her career include having all of Van Buren watch her carry the Olympic torch in 2002, starting the 100-mile club and Be Strong, Be Fit at both schools, being part of the opening team at High Plains, and making lifelong friends with staff, parents, and students. Her adventures are just beginning as Terry and her husband have plans to move to Texas and enjoy the years ahead on their property. Terry wishes to thank all those who have shared in this journey with her. Years of memories will always hold a special place in her heart. Congratulations, Terry. Polly Rosenberger has retired after 23 years with the Thompson School District. She spent the first half of her Thompson School District career as the tech facilitator at Van Buren Elementary and the second half as a technician in ITS. She values the lifelong friendships she has made in her various site families and misses the daily interactions with the wonderful people in the TSD community. The main focus of Polly's time in retirement is her beautiful first grandchild. Congratulations, Polly. We'll ask Carrie Campos to come forward, please. Carrie Campos is retiring after 38 years of teaching. Her career has included English, language arts, and English language development in both the U.S. and abroad, and spans K-12 adult education and post-secondary at Ames Community College and the intensive English program at CSU. Over the years, she has had students from 5 continents, 33 nationalities, including 25 here in TSD. She is honored to have been a part of equipping Loveland High School graduates like Jingwei Chen, a Chinese immigrant who was selected to work at the National Science Laboratory, and Marlon Bazin, a Peruvian immigrant who is now a physician's assistant. In retirement, she looks forward to traveling, gardening, and continuing to support adult English learners in the community. She would like to thank her family for their incredible patience and support. Congratulations, Carrie. Amelia Nielsen is retiring after 25 years as an art teacher at Walt Clark Middle School. Her greatest memories are sponsoring the Luck Club and Art Club, which she was spent with students outside of class when they are silly and happy. She hopes her retirement adventure will involve more time with her husband, children, and beautiful grandchildren. She thinks traveling would be great as part of retirement too, because she loves discovering and creating adventurous and memorable moments. Amelia will probably work or volunteer a bit as well. She doesn't know what that will look like, but promises it will be fun and relaxing. She would like to thank all the wonderful staff at Walt Clark, the dear friends she has come to know along the way, the wonderful families, and most of all, the incredible students that still contact her to invite her to their high school or college graduations, weddings, or other life accomplishments. In short, she's worked long enough in one school that some of her students are children of former students that finally call her grand teacher. Congratulations, Amelia. Carrie Girler is retiring after 30 years as a classroom teacher, interventionist, and an instructional coach. One of her greatest memories is when she was offered her very first teaching job as a 5th grade teacher. She was so excited that upon leaving the superintendent's office, she ran into the door with a box full of curriculum materials. Imagine the overwhelming feeling of embarrassment Carrie felt at that moment. Yes, it would stick with you. In any event, she is glad to report that it was all good after that and she had a successful first year of teaching. Throughout her years, Carrie continued to grow as an educator and she has many fond memories. However, and forever ingrained in her memory are the faces of her students lighting up when they achieved a goal after working so hard. Additionally, she hopes her retirement adventure will involve making many new memories while spending a lot of time with her family and friends and during her travels to new places. Finally, Carrie would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to her colleagues, students, and families for having confidence in her and being a part of her success during her journey as an educator. Congratulations, Carrie. Cheryl Oshaw is retiring after 26 years in TSD, most recently as the restorative practice specialist. She is honored to have been able to work with so many talented teachers and staff. She enjoyed seeing how restorative practices can change lives through being in circle and through creating stronger communities in schools. Some of her best memories are of the opportunities to sit in peace circle with people and see how harm can be repaired, barriers can be broken through, and relationships built or strengthened. Cheryl would like to thank all the teachers who have embraced restorative practice processes in their classrooms and who continue to use it to build social emotional learning as well as bonds between students, teachers, and parents. She is looking forward to hiking during the week, volunteering at favorite nonprofits, and doing some consulting work. Woohoo! Cheryl, congratulations. We'll ask Maria Garza, please, to come forward. After 27 years with Thompson School District, Maria Garza reflects on her journey within the Nutritional Services Department. She started at Mary Blair Elementary School as a lunch aide for a year, then made her way to early childhood development as a satellite manager, and finally ended at Bill Reed Middle School, which was like her second home. She remembers when she had to learn how to operate the cash register and was very nervous. Maria was so stressed every day that she lost 10 pounds from the experience. However, with helpful and patient coworkers, she was golden on the cash register, and don't worry, she gained those muscles back. She met a lot of amazing people, including students, coworkers, and the 5 managers that she had. She would like to thank them for bringing the best out of every single day. Looking back, she is very proud to be, as the kids would say, a lunch lady. Now it is time to say goodbye and hang up her apron as she begins a new journey with retirement to start traveling and enjoying more quality time with her family. Maria, congratulations. Marsha Marvin is retiring after 32 years as a special education teacher and classroom teacher. Her greatest rewards have been getting to know and teach so many diverse students and working with such dedicated and supportive teachers and parents. Her plans for the future are to work and travel. She would like to thank her family and friends who supported her throughout her career. Marsha, congratulations. Next, I'd like to introduce or bring up forward Karen Taylor, please. Karen Taylor is retiring after 28 years as Student Information Systems Specialist. Her greatest memories are of the relationships she built while working in the school buildings and the administration building and the various job assignments throughout her career. These assignments included exceptional student services, paraprofessional for elementary schools, health aide, attendance clerk, registrar at Berthoud High School, and her current position at the administration building. She hopes her retirement adventure will involve traveling and spending more time with the grandchildren. She would like to thank her family for being supportive of her career, her boss, Chastity, for her leadership, and her wonderful supportive team members. Karen, congratulations. Will Liz Howe please to come forward? Liz Howe is retiring after almost 31 years as a math teacher. Her journey began at Berthoud High School, where she taught for 1 year. Many thanks to Len Sherman for giving this brand new teacher a shot. She then moved to Loveland High School, teaching just about every math class they have for the next 30 years, settling into Algebra 1 and AP Calculus. She estimates that she has graphed the line y equals 3x plus 2 about 1,000 times. Along the way, she has met so many people that have been inspiring and supportive. Her math department is amazing. Todd Ball has been the greatest. She would like to thank her family for helping her along the way. It has been great teaching her own kids, and now she gets to graduate with her daughter, Katie. Liz, congratulations. Chuck Lind is retiring after 30 years as a Learning Center teacher. He really enjoyed getting to know the students and feels really blessed to have worked with a great administrative team at Loveland High School who provided tremendous support. He plans to spend more time volunteering with his church. Chuck will miss the team of teachers he worked with and the true friendships they developed. Chuck, congratulations. Elaine Cordova discovered that doing something that she loved evolved into loving what she did. More than 32 years ago, her journey began working as a volunteer, then as a substitute, later as a temporary employee position, then as a paraprofessional, and finally as a technician. She is taking with her countless memories and events that are too numerous to mention, but that she will cherish forever. Elaine would like to thank her family for always supporting her, the students and staff of TSD, as well as her friends, colleagues, coworkers, and teammates for helping her create such lasting recollections. She looks forward to spending time with her family, traveling, and simply enjoying retirement. Elaine, congratulations. And last but not least, we have Donna Sprnger. And Donna Sprnger is retiring after 39 years as a special education paraprofessional, most recently a transition para in the Community Connections program. Her path in the district has taken her through working with students of all ages and disabilities. She has been a part of our occupational and physical therapy programs, has worked as a classroom para, and has been a one-on-one para for a young lady with spina bifida. Donna's greatest memories are remembering all the individual successes of the students in which she has worked. In her retirement, she will enjoy her favorite things: family, friends, sewing, gardening, reading, and fishing. Donna appreciates her time in the district, working with staff and students. And Donna, we congratulate you. So in a school year that has been like none other ever, it is also a year that we remember and recognize and salute these amazing individuals who have served so well in our school district.